Hello there guys, this is a beautiful day. I'm in Alemeria, Spain for the BMW International Press Launch, where I will be testing the new models, 3 new bikes from BMW. The first bike that I will be testing this morning is the new F900XR. What's new about this bike? It's based on the F850 GS new engine, chassis is a bit redesigned, and also the fairing looks very good. The front end of this bike is so impressive. It looks just like the bigger brother, the 1000XR. I'm pretty impressed. I like it. It's feeling very right for twisties. I didn't expect that. The bike is very flexible and very easy to ride. The engine has a very predictable and nice response. I've used the riding modes, but I've went mostly on dynamic. I've changed from the suspension setting to road and dynamic. They both feel very good. There's very plush riding style over there, and also I like that the front suspension gives you a lot of feedback. Although it's not adjustable, it feels just right. The quick shifter magically works just as good as on any other twin. I was expecting some snatches, but it didn't do that. It's not like on the F850 GS. It's better, it's more refined, and that's a very good thing because you can use it while having fun on twisties. I also was searching for that vibration that the twin engine usually has, and also the tendency to stall while you ride on a higher gear, but this was not the case over here. I remember riding it at 20 kilometers an hour in third gear, and while rolling the throttle, nothing happened. The bike went smoothly, not even feeling a little bit of stalling over there. So it's very nice. The power output goes out throughout the whole revolution range. It feels good up in the range. You can ride it very fast. This is a very nice character. Although it resembles a lot with the big XR, the liter bike, this one has a character of its own, and it's a very good thing.
If you compare it to the 850 GS, of course you have shorter spring travel, you have a small front wheel, not 21 inch, 17 inch, and that combined with the wide handlebar, which you know from the GS, gives you this ease of just throwing it from one corner to the other one, this ease of handling and this agility in the twisties that combines the ergonomics of a GS, which are really good, with the chassis of a road bike.
Everybody's complaining about the fuel autonomy because right now you have a 15-liter tank. It's a plastic one. Can you tell me about it?
15.5 liter with the economy of this engine, which is pretty good. It's one of the most fuel efficient engines in this performance sector. That gives you 350 kilometers of range. That's absolutely in range for a travel bike.
It definitely depends on the style of riding, because with me on the saddle it didn't went under 6 liters for 100 kilometers, but I was addressing it a different way.
You were riding a test ride as a journalist,
exactly.
Not traveling.
So for the travel part, it should eat up to 4.5 to 5 liters or what?
In the test cycle we have a consumption of 4.2 liters. That in the reality, depending on your riding style, you can achieve anything between 4, 5, 5.5 liters if you really go pushing, but that's realistic. And as for a travel suitability, on the XR you also find the wind weather protection, the different seating
Let's
position,
go around the bike because I want to talk about this part, the wind protection. I've seen that you have a larger windshield. I've tested the bigger one. This one is smaller, it's adjustable. You can do it also on the go if you have the guts, but it's not recommended to do it. You already ride the bike with us today. I've seen you at some point. you are not as tall as me, but you can manage this bike. So
Yeah.
that's a pretty
We have
nice
6
thing.
different seat heights, so also for your size probably it would have been better to fit the comfort seat or a high seat that relaxes your knee angle and gives you more space to fit your knees. But we can adapt that to nearly all sizes of riders, which for us is a very important quality in a mid-range bike.
What do you
with a-
get in stock trim? You get a dash,
You
this
get the
small
TFT
windshield.
dash with connectivity. Stock is the larger windshield. This small one is actually part of the sport style. The red and gray coloring comes with the smaller windshield to give it a very sporty look. The headlight is LED, also in stock, only without the cornering light and the daytime running light. You have LED indicators and LED rear light as standard, and 2 riding modes, rain and road, and standard, of course, ABS, traction control.
So
That's-
if you have the money to put something else on, you can start with stuff like the SOS button that I've seen. It's a first for you guys in the midweight range. And
See.
also the panniers, which are looking very cool. They are the same color as the bike. I'm so eager to see how they are made, because definitely they are made of plastic. You also have the ones that are softer.
We have, for this bike, there's 2 different options: the more touring oriented hard cases or the sportier soft panniers.
Now everybody will ask, does this pannier fit a
They fit
helmet
on the-
inside?
This
Maybe?
one fits a helmet, yes, and there's also a top box of 30 liters which fits a helmet. This one, of course, doesn't.
How easy is to fit them on the bike? Because this is another question that I have for you. You have the key of
If
this
we-
bike?
Yes, we have the key. Here. No?
So
And actually, the soft cases fit on the same.
mounting points as the
Only here now we
rigid ones.
rigid ones, and now it looks like that.
Okay, so what was it? Very easy to use it. Was very easy to fit it. But what about the mounting points? They come as standard.
No, they're an optional extra. In standard, you just have this very slim rear. You can put the case holders as option, or a luggage rack, which then supports a top case. Other options include the riding modes Pro, which add cornering, ABS, 2 more riding modes, the dynamic traction control, the engine drag torque control, and the dynamic brake control. So you get a whole arrangement of additional assistance systems. You have keyless ride as an option. You have dynamic ESA, which is fitted on this bike, the electronic rear suspension. You have keyless ride, so you have
Yeah, it's close to the premium bikes that you guys offer, but it's a middle
You have the-
class.
it's, let's say, a stretch already in standard spec. You have a good level of equipment with this TFT with connectivity, which is something you don't find on other bikes, with good lighting, with a good level of seating comfort, a good standard suspension setup. If you want, you can pick and choose what you want to do with the bike. Do you want to go for a more sporty bike? Do you want to go for a more travel-oriented bike? So that is also for us a way to individualize the bike to your personal preferences and needs. Not everybody needs everything.
Yeah, that's the good part about BMW. You come out with so much stuff. So just one thing I want for you to show me. Can we open this
Sure.
pannier, please? Because it's so interesting to see them. They are glowing red, nice color.
Yeah, you get them
They
color
match
coordinated to your
bike.
no. Once there, you push it open. It's
Okay, so it shares the same system as the ones on the.
on the, for example, R1250 RS. It's the same cases actually, with adapting on the mounting part.
So thank you very much, Dorit. Thank you
My
for
pleasure.
the trouble, and can't wait to ride some more.
Yes,
Let's go.
looking
Let's go
forward for the
riding.
afternoon.
Exactly. Thank you.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Oh, just finished riding. Everything was very cool today. A lot of fast twisties with the XR was a piece of cake. The bike managed it very cool. I'm a bit annoyed by the fuel consumption because I should have kept it under 6, but I went over 6.1, 6.2. I was riding pretty fast actually, but with this 15.5 liter tank, you cannot reach in my riding style, with my riding style, more than 300 kilometers. So be aware of that if you're thinking about long trips with the new F900XR. Otherwise, the starting price for this bike is 11,400 in Europe. Yes, you get it as standard at this price. If you want some spare stuff, BMW has to offer a lot, like 6 saddles, soft bags, hard bags. Other than that, this was a great day. I can't wait to test some more bikes. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one. See you guys.